Good evening, these are the moves we did at Minstead on Thursday, 22nd of January 2026. So beginner moves as always is proper videos, proper teaching videos for all the beginner moves. If I links to those ones we did tonight in the description of the YouTube video, but the intermediates and the distance. And so we started off with an Armjive change hands like this, turn and face, return. Then we went into a Catapult Cleaver. Like that, and we finished off with a first move penguin. First move penguin walks. Just like that. So, starts off with the Armjive, man's left, legs right, push your way, take a step back and offer. So it's left, right, left as normal, but you keep it down at waist level, okay? So you step in left to the left hip, right to the right hip, and unusually the left is going to go back to the left hip. But as it does so, you can then let go of the right, your right hand's going to come quickly in between you, and your right hand's going to go over the top of the lady's hand by your left hip. So you can let go of the left now. And being ultra careful with your elbow now, you don't want to do this. You're going to sweep your arm all vertically and horizontally up and over the lady's head to turn her clockwise, like so, and step back bearing your hand face. Finish off with a return, and then you step back and you can move number 2, which is called a Catapult Cleaver. So it's like a catapult, you're going to pull down and raise, and then you're going to lean forwards. You're not going to turn at all, you're facing away, but you offer your left hand over your right shoulder. Too far away for the lady to take hold just yet, that happens in the next beat. Then you lead it by stepping back to the left, you pull with the right hand, leads the lady in, she's going to take hold of the hand by your shoulder on that beat. And then you take another step back on the side you started from, as then you pull with your right hand, so make the lady turn to her left to face you. And when she does, you raise both hands out to the right, up and over the lady's head to turn her anti-clockwise, do a little dip, and then you're going to go into the cleaver, where you raise both hands, and then you're going to pivot a quarter turn to your right, taking your right hand over behind your head, making the lady pivot a quarter turn to her left, and take your left hand behind her head. As soon as your hands land on your shoulders, you can let go, slide away. Ready for the final move, which is the first move, penguin walks. It's called that because when you do it slowly, you kind of waddle. But when you speed it up, you dance it. You want to try and iron out the waddle, okay? The waddle shouldn't be very obvious at all. So you're going to step in like a normal first move. Left hand, left shoulder around the lady's hip. You're going to twist your lady out to the side, but you must do it in a traditional way. So when you twist your lady out, then you've got to step back with your left foot. And step forwards with your left foot, step back. So your footwork is a mirror image of one another. So you're going to step in, then you're going to step in on your left foot, pivoting your quarter turn to your right to face your lady, and you take your left hand up to your left shoulder to draw your lady to turn to her left. So you meet with your right foot pointing between your partner's feet. Okay, that must be like that. Okay, and you're now going to rock your weight from foot to foot as you rotate over 4 beats. So just going back to, so you twisted your lady out. When you step in, that's the first beat of 4 beats of rotation. Okay. So you're going to be going, rocking onto your left foot, fellas, first, ladies, your right foot, and then another 3 beats of rocking. So it goes like this, so you go man's left, man's right, man's left, man's right, and ladies, you're obviously the opposite, and then you twist your lady out to the side, back up to the shoulder like normal first move bending, unwind, face, return, and back. So there's tons of technique on this, can't do all of it right now, we come to a class. Okay, but when we do the first move penguin, it's more challenging if there's a gap between you, okay? So this comes from ballroom, this move, and in ballroom you'll be right side to right side, actually touching probably your whole body all the way down. It's beneficial normally if your sort of thigh, your right thigh, you get the contact with your partners, so you're placing your right foot between your partners, and when you've got that contact, your right legs are then 1 pivot point, rather than if they're apart, they're 2 pivot points, okay? So you may find that benefits you, you may not want to do it like that, you don't want, maybe you don't want to be close, but the closer you are normally, the easier it is. And so you want to iron out the waddle, right? And also, when you're doing this, it's 4 half beats, so it's quite fast, and you probably feel yourself being pulled apart by centrifugal force. So you've got to have a really good frame. Okay, quite firm with your right hand behind the lady's back to prevent her from leaning out from you. And a nice frame with your left hand as well. Ladies, your left hand's on the man's shoulder, of course. So if you keep that frame and try and iron out the waddle, it becomes an incredibly elegant move, hopefully. A favourite.